a different point in my life, I could have given you a rant about it, but at this point, I no longer care.
What the fuck? God damn it!
So what's the point?
Well, now you got me all hyped up for the rant.
Yeah,
Like
let's
Jingo's
hear
is
it.
right now.
It
me
broke
the short
down to
version.
how it was like a cheap imitation of Mario 64.
That's every 3D platformer for like 10 years after it came out.
Listen, that's not wrong. But at
Yeah.
the time, it was still kind of new and, very freshly an imitation of Mario 64.
I have some
They're
counterpoints.
both great.
Yeah, for one, Mario 64 is an
then
amazing
I'm
game.
just not a fan of collectum games where it's
Ah.
all about running around the same places over and over again, making sure you find everything.
That's
I
fair.
prefer story progression and actual, character progression in that.
There's little stories in
Very
it.
little.
Are you suggesting that the Tale of Gruntilda the Witch is not Academy Award nominated or like winning?
Yeah.
It was okay, but I thought Conker's Bad Fur Day had a way better storyline.
Great game as well. I like them both. Like I don't have to compare them.
Sam, there's a mole in Banjo-Kazooie that goes. It's on. It's okay. Your game
Dude, think of that party
argument is broken.
for the game.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay, guys, whoever gets to design my character, please make that my character.
Talks and grunts.
It's indistinguishable from actual Banjo-Kazooie song sounds.
I was gonna stop recording, but now I'm gonna keep recording.
Plus, like Mario's like collecting stars for reasons. Who knows why? Banjo just wants honey. That makes sense to me.
Wants to save his little sister.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
He has a
there's
bunch
that.
of friends and a house and a witch.
And
Yeah.
there's like a party at
There's
the
a
end.
bitch. They have a party. The witch gets hot if you die.
Yeah.
It's just suck all the
Win-win.
youth out of Benja's little sister. That's the entire plot.
There's a witch doctor who's only quasi racist.
Is this weirdly kinky to anyone else?
I mean, the witch
There's
doctor
a
part.
sequel
I mean,
where
they're
there's an
all
Indian woman who is
furries,
very
technically,
racist, but also
except
very
for like
hot.
the witch, I guess.
Like, this all sounds like a hentai plot, sorry.
Mm.
I don't.
No,
deny
nobody's
that.
stuck in a wall. So anyway,
Wow.
so let's.
Well, I just searched
There's
Gruntilda
birds
part.
in the
Oh,
wall.
No, enough. Anyway,
That was bizarrely specific, Jolly. Just throw that out there.
I don't know what you're talking about. And
I'm
I
honestly very curious.
have no idea what
you've
any of you
never
are talking about, and
seen-
I object to the insinuation.
Okay.
I really do kind of want to know at this point, but we'll save it for another time.
So,
I mean, I know exactly what he's talking about.
let's not. Are we still recording? Let's not record. Anyway,
I might drop
let's go
No,
back to
I
making
mean,
Banjo
keep
Kazooie
going.
business.
Show's
How
off.
about we
We're
do-
live.
How about we play one last job? There we go. Let's do that. Or we could sit here and make walrus noises. I mean, I'm down for either.
Continue, Josh.
So, thank you, Susan. So, in One Last Job, we are the premise. This is mostly for Lee's benefit. The premise is it is divided into two sections. There is the recruiting section, and then there is the action section. In the recruiting section, I, as GM, will create an initial situation and describe a character. One of you will jump in and say, "I want to be this character." That will become your character, and that character will interact with the scene. And over the course of that conversation, they will set up the next player's character, and invent some sort of details. At one point, all of your characters were part of some sort of team, and there was a thing called the incident that broke it all up. The incident
Last time
will
Monopoly.
well, yeah, the incident, the details of the incident will be developed by you guys organically over the course of the game.
Yeah, so just like add one point to it. Don't make up like the whole
Yeah.
incident, basically. But
Right.
yeah.
Other than that, yeah, let's go ahead and jump in here. So the premise again is you are all going to be Christmas characters, getting together for one last job, for one last Christmas. So,
One last question.
let's see. Yes.
What happened to Santa?
So we open to a dive bar, snowing outside. There is nobody in the bar save for the bartender who's cleaning, and a lone snowman who's sitting at the bar, sort of slumped over his glass. On the jukebox is playing Bing Crosby's "I'll Be Home for Christmas." The snowman just like sort of taps the bar. Bartender, who's an elf, by the way, just goes, "Think you've had enough, pal." Snowman reaches over, grabs him by the lapel. "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, calm down, jeez." Walks over, puts 2 glasses on the bar. Ice cube in each. Pours whiskey into one of the glasses, downs it in one shot, and slides the glass full of ice over to the snowman, who catches it, just downs the ice cubes. From behind him, a voice. "Well, well, well. You're a hard man to find, Mr. Freezy." Who would like to play Freezy the Snowman?
I went first last time. It's not my turn.
I'll be Freezy.
Thank you. Somebody took the hit. Okay. So, so an elf appears from behind you, Freezy, clad in a black suit with dark sunglasses.
What do you want?
Need your help, Freezy.
My helping days are over. It's my birthday today.
Well, unfortunately, it's somebody else's birthday. Or at least it is tomorrow. He throws a manila folder on your on the counter in front of you.
It says Jesus on it. Just kidding.
You see some documents and some photographs inside. The elf goes, "We've got a problem. A situation has arisen in Siberia."
What else is new? It's snowing there?
Plain cute, Freezy.
Oh, is
But we
it?
got a real situation. The whole place is under lockdown, Freezy. Some new guys taking over. You
Chinese.
sort of like, you open up the envelope, the folder, and the first thing you see is a photograph of a very angry-looking Russian man in a heavy coat, one of those Soviet hats, a fantastic handlebar mustache. The name below it is Colonel Ivan Grinchovich.
Jovanich, that son of a bitch.
He's taken over the entire town of Huvosk. Put it under lockdown. We understand he's also apprehended all of the various goods in the town. Apparently, Grinchovich doesn't like the idea of Christmas.
No one's allowed to see their families, even with masks.
Even with masks?
Even with masks. We were going to send the big man, but there's a goddamn pandemic out there. We can't send a 500-year-old man overweight in times like this.
Hopefully Joe's gonna kill him one day eventually or not.
We need you, Freezy. We need somebody who's cool under pressure. We need the Iceman.
Well, it's gonna save Christmas, I guess. Guess I gotta do what I gotta do.
Those
But-
kids need you.
It's time for me to get brisk, baby. Gonna need some help, though.
Are you talking about your old team?
As sure as my nose is made of carrot.
All right. We might be able to find them. Who you know?
Well, to find him, I might need someone who's good at intelligence, good at hacking the system. And I know just the person for that. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the part where it turns into me setting up the scene, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so it cuts to a snowy farm. A farm with a pen filled with reindeer. A reindeer farm. And tending to the reindeers is a burly man in plaid clothes, floppy hat, axe on his shoulder. Just real tough looking guy. Freezy walks up to him, makes a gesture, and the man points towards a shed on the far end of the reindeer pen. Freezy heads over to that shed. There's green lights flicking on and off from the inside of there. And he knocks once on the door, and then he opens it to see Hacker the reindeer typing away at his terminal setup. Typing away. Who wants to be Hacker the reindeer?
Nobody jump on it.
Who's smart?
Somebody go.
Kyle, pick somebody.
Alright.
Alright, I got this.
Yeah, Lee.
You got it, Lee? Okay.
Yeah. So Hacker's sitting there. He's got his little hooves tapping on the keyboards. Glasses pushed way up high on his nose. He looks over. What do you want?
Well, it's Huzengard. They're not gonna have Christmas this year.
Yeah. I mean, nobody had Christmas. Wow. Since it happened.
Now, I can't influence the big man's decisions. I know I can't be. He's the one who decides who flies a sleigh on that night. It's not our fault that he didn't choose you.
Who would choose a nearsighted reindeer? Just can't be done. I understand that decision. I get it. I don't have to like it.
None of us
Tapping
do.
away at the keyboard.
Emerging from the shadows is the elf with the sunglasses. Nearsighted reindeer. It's a total safety hazard.
You listen here. Hacker is the best damn computer hacker I've ever known.
Too much Call of Duty. Could have been somebody. But too much Call of Duty.
They always tell you not to play with the lights off,
You
but
get out of
nobody
here.
ever wants to listen.
You get out of here, short stuff.
Name's Peter. Black Peter. He disappears into the shadows.
Well, Hacker, now it's your time to be somebody. Bring Christmas at least to one town this year.
So what's
Would
the
you-
job?
Town of Husengrad, under lockdown by a Grinchovich. I need your help to fly my intelligence group tonight.
Grinchovich, huh? Grinchovich. You know who we're gonna need?
I bet you do. Let your shiny red
I
elephant setup guide our way tonight.
All those
Miles.
RGBs.
Oh, see, I was thinking his nose was going to be Wi-Fi enabled.
Might still be.
He's got Bluetooth in his antlers, guys. That's all. I know just the guy. And he grabs a holiday themed energy drink, pounds it back. He goes, "We need to talk to Nikki."
Okay. Set the scene for us.
All right. So we open up on a northern, like, isolated little northern town. Couple small buildings here and there. Nothing much to look at. And you see this scrawny guy with a big white beard sitting. It's Nikki St. Claus. Somehow that Santa guy got all the glory. Got all the marketing deals. Got Christmas. Not Nikki. Poor Nikki. He's the skinny Santa that nobody wanted.
I assume Hacker is saying this as your like this is a voiceover from Hacker as
Yes.
you guys are, like pulling up in some sort of like van.
Yeah. Hackers in a trench coat.
Of course he is. Does he have a fedora?
Yeah.
He does not have a fedora,
Damn it!
but it was raining. So Hacker, I need you to unhook me, because Hacker was pulling a sleigh.
Alright, 1 second.
Thanks. Hacker, like, kind of has some trouble getting into the door because his antlers are too big. Turns sideways. Nikki, how you been? Who wants to be skinny Santa?
I'll be skinny Santa.
Hey, what's
How you-
up?
How you been, Nikki?
Oh, you know. Fucking living like a bum.
Well, how'd you like to kill a little time saving Christmas?
Christmas? What has Christmas ever done for me?
It's not about what Christmas can do for you, Nikki. It's about having a spirit.
Spirit's never gotten me anything. I think you got the wrong guy.
Mm. Well, I guess we'll just have to give Grinchovich our regards without you. See, he's got a town.
Wait, what do you...
Hoofgrad?
Who's in grad? Who's in grad?
Huizengrad. Who's that delightful voice of thing?
Huizengrad?
Huizengrad.
I know a lass from Huizengrad.
Grinchovich stole Christmas
What?
from Huizengrad.
No! Not... Tiffany? I loved her. Oh, Tiffany. If only I was a fat Santa. I could have been the man. You could have been my Mrs. Claus, Tiffany. Wait. So Huzengrad's in trouble?
Huzengrad's in trouble.
But how can I help? I'm just an old, skinny Santa.
Well,
Come up with some sort of like what's Nikki's role going to be in this heist?
we know you know the area, Nikki. And we know Grinchevich has a problem with noise. There's nobody makes things go boom real loud like Nikki St. Claus.
Demolition.
Come on. You're our demo man, Nikki.
I pull
Put
out
the
I,
gang
I
back
pull out my Santa vest and there's just TNT lined up all over my body. And then you hear me scream.
Almost TNT
No,
to
just
make me look bad.
About to say, you guys came along at just the right time for Nikki.
I was about to kill myself. Let's do this.
Oh, Nikki. I got nothing. Let's go.
Wait, before we go, there's someone else we need to bring along. We have to bring Rex, our faithful dog companion.
Rex. Why do we need Rex? We don't need Rex.
Rex is the most charming dog there ever been. No one can resist his beautiful eyes and cute puppy nose. He's genetically engineered to be the cutest dog in the world.
So Ryan, set the scene for us.
Yeah, so we're at the we're at like a dog breeding place. And you see this Snoopy looking character. He's Snoopy basically, but he's got sunglasses on and you just see a bunch of female dogs all around him with like flowers, like trying to gain his attention. And he's just on he's on like a giant throne with like dog treats all around him, and he's just living the life, you know?
Okay. So in this scene, we've got Nikki, and Nikki, you get to pick one other character to be in the scene with you.
I'll pick. I forgot the names of everybody already.
Freezy and Hacker.
Freezy and Hacker, yep.
I'll have Freezy with me.
Yo.
There he is. That's the one.
Oh, I might not have been born yesterday, like I am every year. But that's a cute damn dog.
Oh no. Let's talk to him. He can speak.
Hey, Rex. How are you doing, buddy?
So who's Rex? There we go.
Well, if it ain't you, damn bastard.
You son of a bitch.
Rex, old pal. It's been so long since that disco party we went to.
How could you talk about that, man?
Hey, it was a rough night.
I can never forget her, man. I can never forget her.
Look, Rex, we're in a bind. Christmas is gonna be canceled without you.
Canceling Christmas? But what about the kids?
Exactly. Think of all your puppies. How are they gonna get that one
I
stocking
can't
above
think
the,
about
the-
all of them. That would take too much time.
Right. There's a lot, but there's like stockings they usually get over the fireplace. They're a little smaller than all the other stockings because they're dogs. But think of that.
Right.
They're gonna be empty this year if we don't help them.
No. There's no way we can let that happen.
I was thinking the same thing. We need your cute charms. Are you with us, Rex? We have to go to who's in Grad to kill or defeat
Grinchevich, that son of a bitch.
exactly what Frosty said here.
The Grinchevich, you said? Oh, I'm in. And he takes a cigar that you didn't even notice he had in one side of his mouth and he just puts it out. I'm in. You should have just led with that.
You son of a bitch. We're in.
But we need one more.
Who?
You know who.
You don't think?
Our infiltration expert. The one who could get us into absolutely anywhere. but I think she's still working up at Santa's village.
You're not saying.
That's right, Tina.
So set the scene for us, Sam.
Up on the assembly line at Santa's village is the most punk, disgruntled-looking elf you'll ever see. With this, like, piercings all across her face and just unhappily putting together toys completely wrong on purpose.
It's you.
It's me and Lee, what was your character again? Hacker.
Hacker.
Hacker is the only one who could take us there.
All
Right.
Tina. It's been some time.
Rex. Hacker. It's been a really long time. I can't believe you guys are here. Do you know
I forgot
how many
much
hours left
was.
it is till Christmas? I have a lot of work to do.
It's about Grinchevich. We got our chance.
Sweet baby Jesus Christ. It's time to kill that guy. I'm in. What do you need me to do?
So, Tina, set the scene for where all of you guys are together.
So I'll like pull out my motorcycle. I'll drive up to like a cave, a big cave that we have outside of Huzvingrad.
Okay.
And I've had this cave set up for a while. I have like a bunch of gadgets in here, all ready to infiltrate this place, get down on this guy, and take him.
Okay.
All right,
So
guys.
it sounds like you guys have like a personal history with Grinchevich here. Let's consider that as we're fleshing out, and we need to also flesh out the incident a little bit more. So keep that in mind as we go along. Yeah.
Well, we know 2 details so far. There was a disco and a girl.
Yeah, disco. Okay, I'm gonna put disco party and girl involved. Yeah.
Tiffany.
Oh, was it Tiffany
It
that?
was Tiffany, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Tiffany.
Well, Tiffany has a personal history with me with Whoville or whatever the fuck it is.
Mhm. And did this disco party. Maybe she was at this disco party. She's from Huzvingrad.
I never actually said anything about
Oh.
Grinchevich when it came to Tiffany, but you know, it's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, maybe Grinchevich just stole my bitch at one party.
Maybe you guys used to work with Grinchevich in some capacity before he turned on you. Maybe.
That's how Hacker knows he doesn't like loud noises. We only
Oh yeah,
got
we
away
do know.
Mhm.
because of the noise from the discotheque.
Oh yeah, you would have hated it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, maybe we all used to work for Grinchevich because we all had our own beef with, Santa until we decided to start from Grinchevich too, maybe.
Hmm.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a good one.
You have a beef with Santa.
I like it.
Admittedly, every time you've seen me fly, it's been super crooked.
So to clarify, am I related to Santa, or
Maybe.
how does this work?
Yes. Sure.
Maybe you're like,
You're like his other version. Like you're like a cousin.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a shitty cousin.
Okay.
Black sheep kind of cousin, maybe.
You stand in for him at local malls.
With TNT
I accidentally
under
blew up
you
a
to
child,
make you
and
look
that's why he
smart.
doesn't employ me anymore.
Breezy, I don't know about this team you've worked up.
Now you don't talk about my team. I know they're good. We used to. We might not have ran on the correct side of the North Pole back in the day, but we know to get stuff done.
Tina, the Wi-Fi in here is so fast. I love it.
We had
You
too
are
many
so
relationships
welcome.
with people on the south side of the pole.
So am I just supposed to lift my leg wherever? Is there a designated spot?
Yeah, just kind of like go everywhere or anywhere. I don't know. It's just don't go into gadgets. That's really fun.
There's a tree over there.
But I mean,
Okay,
there's like
listen-
a bathroom in
Ooh.
the corner.
Unmarked tree.
Okay, listen up, you jingle bells. He like lays out a map. This is a map of Huzengrad. Breezy, you're gonna have to infiltrate the town, liberate the goods, and get them out to the people.
Oh,
Breezy,
you know what? I'm gonna
prove that there's still some magic in that old silk hat.
You know what? I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna bring you back Grinch of Finch's head.
That's what I'm talking
Cold
about.
as ice, Iceman. Cold as ice.
Come risk, baby.
I'm gonna fade into the darkness now. The less you know of Black Peter, the better. He fades away.
Wait, so like, is his first name Black or is his
Wait.
first name Peter?
Are we talking like the Denmark tradition?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
The less you know of him, the better.
also unrelated. I assembled a collage of our characters while we were
Oh.
setting.
I saw.
no.
That's
Wait, where? How
amazing.
am I?
Happening. Okay.
Hacker immediately set up an Xbox to play Call of Duty and other various reindeer games.
Yes.
Rex is
You want
marking
this?
his territory
Hell
and
yeah.
hitting on every single female elf except for Tina.
I have like a giant projector screen ready for these video games and stuff, and like whatever map that like Peter Black had, I had like a bigger one already ready. Cause I've been planning for this for like a long time.
So, Tina, you're going to, or let's see. Okay, so there's what, 5 of you this time? God, we don't have time for that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna assume. Let's go with 3. 3 sounds like a good number. 3 stages of this heist. So Tina went last, so Tina gets to establish one thing you're gonna have to do, and then I'll let you guys decide who gets to decide the other 2 stages of this thing. And Lee, what's gonna happen is you guys will establish a thing that you need to do, and through your conversation, you guys are going to assume jobs that you're going to do in order to complete that task. So if you need to say move the gold bars across town, one person would be like, okay, I'm going to be the driver. I'm going to distract the security guard. Another one would be like, I'm going to distract the cops or something, and things like that.
Don't we get to decide like where do we put our abilities or something like that?
Yeah. So right now, you guys, let's go over that real quick. Let me pull up a character sheet so I know what I'm looking at here. Yeah. So right now, everybody has a rating of 2 in all 4 abilities: brawl, sneak, logistics, and charm. Apparently, I didn't note that. Fantastic. Way to go, Josh. What's going to happen is, as you guys are talking, you can establish somebody as the worst at something, setting their rating to 1. However, once you've done that, you can then establish somebody as the best at that skill. So somebody could say, "Man, you're the worst at charming."
You should have
Tina,
had
or
so and
whatever.
so do it.
What'd you say?
You should have had so and so do it.
Exactly, yeah. And then somebody so the worst at something, their stat becomes 1. The best at something becomes 3. As you guys are making checks and stuff like that, you'll be able to create anecdotes called legends, equipment, and scars. Legends are like, you can do this. You remember that one time in Vegas where you fought 20 guys or something? Equipment is, you got this. We all know you snuck the key out from the thing. And scars is like, you know what? You've never been the same ever since you took that gut shot nom or something like that. Oh, there we go. What they do is put there in the parentheses for you. So when you establish a legend about somebody, you get to re-roll with a +1. Same with equipment. Scars gives you an automatic success, and you don't lose stamina. We'll cover more stuff as we go along. So.
Okay, so my plan is, since Grinchevich is essentially taking everyone's gifts and stuff and letters, we're gonna have to sneak into the big warehouse and get all those gifts back first to give back to the people who are in their houses and that are stuck there. We can't get them out. Eventually, we'll have to find out a way to unlock all the doors because he kind of like took control of all the houses of everywhere. But we'll do that later. First, we gotta get those gifts. Freezy, I know you. You are just the absolute best at breaking locks. Like, you got your magical like ice powers. You can freeze the door, break the locks. It's simple. You can get in
Turn
there.
one of my snow fingers into the shape of a key.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, we're gonna have to break some locks to get in that warehouse.
So, Susan, a thing you're gonna want to do is establish what needs to get done, and like have people try to like jump on that instead of like don't try not to
assign it to
people.
someone. Okay.
Well, yeah, but that's good because we've established that Freezy is apparently going to be the best at breaking locks or something like that. Hang on, I don't know what that.
But we have to see what someone's worst at first, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So ignore
yeah.
that. Continue. Yeah, continue.
Okay. Yeah, and we're gonna have to like carry all the presents out somehow. I don't know who's gonna be able to do that, but we're gonna have to do that, and then we're gonna have to be able to distribute all those gifts, and that's like a lot of ground to cover.
What kind of security is around the warehouse where they're keeping these gifts?
It's probably like a bunch of little dogs. Grinchovich loves little dogs.
Okay.
And that's where Rex smiles and goes, I can handle those. I can get the guards distracted and get them out of your way while everyone gathers up those presents and helps get them out of there.
Yeah, make sure Freezy probably doesn't get near those dogs because the dogs would just piss all over him and he would just be nasty.
No,
not
nothing's
gonna
worse
turn
than a
into
yellow
yellow
snowman.
Yeah, Freezy, you've never really been good at charming others, and
Having a yellow leg won't help me with that either.
No.
I think
Wait, you got legs now?
We just established that Freezy is the worst at lying, or at
Worst at
charm, I
charm.
should say. Yeah.
yeah, but he's the best at sneak.
Maybe.
No,
I'd say
strength.
brawl. Yeah.
Yeah, he's our
Physical
physical.
force. Physical force.
Okay,
He's our muscle.
but you said he could like change his. Okay, cool.
I'll get it all real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and Rex is totally the best at charm. Obviously, I mean, look at him. He's so adorable. Can I like pet you, Rex?
Only behind the ear, and you know.
Oh yeah.
Once the leg starts kicking, you gotta stop.
I pet him.
Hacker walks by. Guys are so weird.
Shut up.
I thought the way that we're supposed to do this, we say someone's the worst at something, and then we say someone who's the best at something. Isn't that how that works?
I mean, we kind of
That was established that Freezy's the worst at charm, and apparently
Rex is the best at charm.
Rex is the best at charm. So
Yeah,
So,
so I'm the best charm and Rex is the best charm. Okay.
So Kyle's the best at brawl.
apparently that's a thing people want to have happen. So somebody's gonna have to figure out like who's the worst.
I will probably be the worst at brawl. I am simply just a puppy after all.
Mm-hmm.
I am the world's cutest puppy.
Remember that one time that you tried to lift the feather and you couldn't hold it up?
Listen, I couldn't get it in my mouth, man. I don't know what to say.
You still got that charm,
for adorableness.
You beautiful dog.
I kept trying. It would like move away, and then I'd go after it, and then it'd move away again. It was a whole thing.
And then remember Frosty like lifted up those 10 cars and
You just
saved those children?
I mean,
Yeah, I had to stop chasing them. It was a good day.
when you just pull snow into your amorphous snowy mass, it can be as strong as you want to be.
From the shadows, you just hear 1998 was a weird Christmas.
Where the hell is he?
So when you're the best at
Listen up,
something,
Steve.
does it put your rating to 4?
Listen.
And when you're worse at something,
Your rating becomes 3. Yeah, the best is 3, the worst is 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the elf just appears with another folder, drops it in front of you. You've got other problems you need to worry about too. You got little dogs. He's also got a high-end laser grid. You're gonna have to figure out how to get past that.
I got the laser grid.
Yeah, if there's one thing hackers are good at, it is hacking through laser grids and other information things.
You remember the one time he hacked your mom?
That was a terrible night, but I've come to forgive him.
She didn't complain.
I've come to accept her love as much as no man can.
His mom always.
The
wanted to
marriage
have
didn't
laser
last long,
reindeers.
though.
No, not after the disco party.
It didn't help that when spring came, it melted.
That didn't help. What?
Rest in
What'd you
peace.
say?
The spring came and melted her?
Spring. Okay. Spring. Okay, gotcha. So we've got Hacker dealing with laser grid, Rex dealing with small dogs. What other things are gonna have to be accomplished in order to get these presents?
I don't know, but I told him not to honeymoon in Hawaii.
Can I blow something up?
Break into the door.
We need a distraction, a diversion.
Diversions.
The
I
version
can
and
take care of that.
to break into the storehouse where the toys are.
I can blow some shit up for Tiffany.
Cause a hell of a distraction. They're the biggest snowmen they've ever seen.
Just this time, don't forget the batteries in the detonator. Last Christmas.
I'll improvise.
And that's why you forgot them last time. It's because you improvised.
It happened.
We had to go to Walmart.
Look,
You know
sometimes
how
it just
awful
can't.
Walmart is on Christmas Eve.
Sometimes you just can't get it up.
The explosion.
The explosion.
Listen, man, I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never had that problem.
No matter what you do, the explosion just won't come. Anyway, so okay, I think we've established jobs here. Sounds like you guys are going to create a distraction, get past laser grid and dogs, infiltrate the warehouse, and secure the presents. So we'll go to that scene, or we'll go to this. So Tina's on point here. So hang on. Well, actually, you guys figure out the order you want to do this in. Go.
Well, we probably need to get past the dogs first, because that's like security. Probably first.
We're past the dogs. We can make a distraction so you guys can start messing with that laser grid.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna assume is that Grinchevich has a small army of small dogs patrolling the town in general. So we'll go with that.
While everybody's locked inside. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. We cut to like a Russian family, like inside one of their homes. They opens up the shutters and they see this tiny like little dachshund in the snow. It growls at them. They close the shutters. Mama, no, not loyalty. They're so scary. They're like tiny dogs. They're like big dogs, only tiny.
So long, but yet so not.
When did they start speaking Italian in Russia?
I don't know. Anyway.
Ever since we took over.
That's when the invasion happened in 1874.
So, okay, so dealing with the dogs. Who's on that? Rex?
Yo.
Okay. So, Rex, what are you up to?
He is going to just walk down the streets and kind of make eye contact at all the different groups on patrol and look at them and just go, woof. And then go on to the next group and collect all of them and collect their attention.
Okay.
He's the Pied Piper of dogs.
I'm going to deal out these cards here. So these cards represent your grit. You can spend grit in order to add 3 extra dice to a roll or to restore your stamina. Each of you should have 3 stamina. You'll lose stamina when you fail at stuff and things like that. There's a way to get grit detailed in the cheat sheet, I believe. And yeah, okay. So let me pull up my dice roller here. So Rex, you're going to go around. Sounds like you're trying to charm the various dogs in town.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. So your rating in that is what, 3 plus? I don't think you add anything else to that because you're not leader. Okay, so you're gonna roll 3d10. I'm gonna roll 2d10, and we'll see what we get.
Just straight D10s?
D10s, yeah. Okay, so your highest number is a 9. My highest, however, is a 10. So what happens when that occurs is the 10 is dropped. You're going to take 1 hit of stamina. So your stamina goes down by 1. Otherwise...
That's not the cards, right?
Right. The cards are going to be your grit. You just mark off your stamina on your sheet. Other than that, other than that, your highest is 9. My next highest would be 6. That nets you 2 successes, but you take 1 hit. So let me pull up my tracker here. Oh no, it'd be over here. Token. Where's the token? Token. Okay, there it is. Fine. Two successes. There we go. All right. Okay, so Rex. As you're going around town, you start woofing at the various small dogs. They get very excited, start yipping. Some of them like howl at you. And you start to watch all these small dogs that are around town start to like follow after Rex, sort of Oliver and Company style. Who's next?
So next we got a hack, a laser grid. So I'm assuming like we're walking towards the warehouse as the dogs are all distracted, and now there's like a big laser grid through a yard because there's like a fence, and we gotta get past the laser grid.
I got this.
All right, hacker, this is all you.
Use the Bluetooth kit that I've got set up in my antlers, and a fold-out keyboard that's big enough for my hooves to start hacking the laser grid. Basically playing the piano from Big.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That'd be a humongous keyboard.
Or he has very small hooves.
True.
He's
So
got the
hacker. So hacker, like, so are you guys like in a van, or are you on the streets? Are you guys on foot? What are you?
We're like on foot,
What do you want?
probably wearing like black full body suits, like sneaking
Okay,
ninja
gotcha.
style.
All right, so hacker, you pull out your thing. Hacker, so we've established what you're the. Have we established that you're the best at something? At logistics.
Yeah, yes, I'm the best at logistics. I would imagine I would be the worst at brawl. Sorry.
No, the worst at brawl I think we established was Rex.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst at
Oh,
sneak
yeah.
because you got hooves.
Oh, they crunch
And we
they
established
clatter.
a glowing red nose.
Yeah.
That may or may not emit Wi-Fi.
The
It's
gamer nose.
Is it
I
5G?
can't cover the light. It's my hot spot.
Is it 5G and does it spread COVID? Is the real question. Okay, so you're the worst at sneak, you're the best at logistics. So, Lee, what you're going to be doing is you're going to roll 3d10, and we're looking for the highest number. My danger pool is currently 2, so I roll 2d10. Boop.
Oh no.
So my high is 5, your high is 6. So your highest die beats both of mine. So that would 2 more successes.
Booyah.
All right. So, Hacker,
Who's-
what are you doing?
All right.
Describe
Hackers.
what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. So Hacker's doing his little dance thing on this giant keyboard. And he's like, "Who's bad at reindeer games now? Won't let me play DDR." And as he hits the backslash and then the enter key, the laser grid flashes red and green and then flickers out.
Nice. So I'm going to correct me here, or let me make a correction. Your highest die is a 6, but your other two won't. So you're only getting 1 success. Pretty sure that's how it works. And okay, so the laser grid is sputtering out here. Who's next?
I think I'm supposed to make a distraction or something, huh?
Probably. So before you do that, we're going to cut to the center compound here in Grad, where we see this Russian gentleman with his handlebar mustache, notices all the dogs in the streets moving around. He looks at a screen and he sees his laser grid go out on a little camera. He's just like, apparently there is a reindeer in town. I'm going to have to find him. And he presses a button, and you watch as a bunch of drones shaped like mosquitoes start to ascend into the air. Humbugs, go find him. And you see they have little scanners as they're starting to fly around. Yeah. So, Ryan, or should I say, Nikki,
Sink.
Klaus, what do you do? Nick, say yeah. Thank you.
I don't know, man. I set up some dynamite to blow up
The mosquitoes.
a tower.
Oh, a tower that controls the mosquitoes. Remotely.
That controls...
Controls. Okay.
The mosquito.
Yep.
Yep,
Grinchevich.
So,
Humbugs.
So Nikki, as you're in town watching these drones going around, you notice that they've got a little antenna on them. You can locate this pylon that you're pretty sure is connected to them. So what would this be?
Brawl, maybe?
Brawl.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's,
Okay. Sure.
I could see that.
I think that's the
as-
most likely.
Okay, yeah. So what we'll say is you need to get so the transmitter itself is actually up on top, and what you're going to be doing is you're going to have to clamber up there if you want to use Brawl, as you're applying your physical strength and stuff like that.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So that's I think your rating in that is what 2? 2. Okay,
Yeah.
So 2d10 for you and 2d10 for me. That's 1d10. Do it again. Okay, so
Nice.
your highest die beats both of mine. Let's see. Hang on, let's check something here. Oh, sorry. Okay, no, it's 1 success because you got a 4. My highest 4. Okay, so
Oh.
1 more success. Sorry. Boop, that goes there. All right. Yeah. So you clamber up there and you start to plant these satchel charges all around. The humbug drones are still in play. Let's go to Tina. What are you up to?
So since we got past the laser grid, we gotta get in here and get all these presents and it's going to take someone to carry all the presents and one of us to help get in there and find out where they are, because he probably hidden them inside the warehouse somewhere. I don't know, maybe.
Mhm. Yeah, the warehouse as you're getting up there looks like it's locked up tight. So you're gonna have to find some sort of way of getting.
Yeah, there's like a big lock.
Could break the lock by amorphous snowman abilities, or just make
There's literally a
staircase.
giant lock.
There's literally a giant lock, and
Yeah, I can
tiny
handle
elf
that.
hands.
I would like to try to undo the lock.
Okay, so, by physically smashing it, is that what I'm hearing?
Kind of. I'm going to meld my snow hand on top of it and just kind of snake a bunch of snow into the lock and through all its mechanisms, and then freeze it into a bunch of solid, expanding ice to snap it open from the inside. Like the one episode of Magic School Bus where they describe how, when water goes into the cracks of the mountain, it turns to ice and causes that, rock slides and all that.
That is goddamn esoteric. Anyway, also I don't know, is that brawl or is that sneak? You're made of ice. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna go brawl. I guess. I don't know.
I guess. Sure.
You're trying to physically break it, so yeah. Well, fuck me.
Well then.
I roll 2d10. Aha! Get wrecked. So, what happens when we tie? Draws. Okay, so in the case of a tie, Freezy, you've got two choices. Well, three choices. You can back away and lose the conflict for whatever reason. You can choose to do something stupid, in which case, you set my highest die to 1, and I add a die to the danger pool, meaning I'll be rolling more dice for the rest. And lastly, you can choose to get yourself hurt, where you take a point of stamina. But my 10 is removed from the thing. Actually, no, hold on. I rolled a 10. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, I got 3 stamina. I'll lose that snow arm and be one-armed for a bit.
Okay. Yep. So in this case, you would then pick up 1 success. However, I think that's the first one you guys have rolled. It is. Okay, so good news, you get a success. Choose. However, bad news, my danger pool goes up by 1 anyway, because you rolled a 1. So I'll be rolling 3 dice from here on out as we go to Tina. So, Freezy, you reach in, you snap this lock, it falls to the ground with a loud clang, and you're able to open up these doors. Tina, what are you up to?
Alright, I'm gonna get in here and steal all these presents. So, I guess sneak, find them, and take them all back into our van, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as the doors start to open, you notice that there are soldiers in here. They start yelling things in Russian, pointing guns, start looking around.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we gotta get in here, we gotta sneak past these guys and steal the presents. Probably. I don't know how fast we could do that. Maybe we have some kind of awesome device that Hacker made or that also I made to teleport the presents into the van. I just gotta sneak past everybody.
Okay. So it sounds like you're rolling sneak.
Yeah.
Okay, and your leader for this, so you actually add another die to whatever your sneak is.
I haven't established it, so probably just 2.
Okay.
Plus 1 because of the added die. So I guess I'll roll 3d10.
Right.
E.
Okay, so mine 9 high. None of your dice beat that.
No.
Let's see. Here. Let's see. The show just ran. Okay, that's not a thing. Okay. Yeah. So you you unfortunately don't accrue any successes as you start to try to sneak around the warehouse. Tina, all these Russian guards are going around, and unfortunately they're keep day from finding the presents. So we're gonna cut back to Rex, who's out in the streets with his entourage of lady dogs. When a couple of very very looking Shih Tzus show up. I don't know what a Shih Tzu looks like, but anyway, they do appear, and they're just like, "Hey, buddy, those are our bitches." Yeah, our bitches.
Gonna let them take your bitches, Rex?
I know
Yeah,
what
Sam?
it looks like, and this is kind of great.
It's a biker beard.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Oh God, it does. Yeah, good point.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so seems like Sam's not at his keyboard in the moment. So
I
instead,
had a question, Jolly.
I am
Yeah.
Sorry.
here,
oh, okay.
but also not because I'm kind of confused and lost.
Let me answer Lee's question real quick. Lee, what's up?
Couldn't one of us have told an anecdote to help with
Yes.
the? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So keep that in mind for these
establish
future roles.
a legend.
So-
or something.
Okay. So the situation is, in order to get to these presents, Rex has gone around town and is distracting the dogs that were roaming the streets. Hacker has disabled the laser grid. Unfortunately, there are drones now sort of flying around town. Nikki is working on the distraction to get rid of them. Meanwhile, Freezy and Tina have actually gotten into the warehouse and are trying to get to the presents. Rex, however, you've run into a problem with these burly Shih Tzus that have shown up. They've got biker beards, I guess. And they're not happy with you taking all the bitches.
Okay, I'm gonna convince them to an argument about leg day versus arm day.
Okay.
What do I gotta do?
So you're gonna be rolling charm, it sounds like?
I guess
Okay, so whatever your charm is, that's how many d10s you roll.
3.
Okay, and I roll 3.
Did I roll it? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, so you take 1 point of stamina, Rex. You lose 1 point. And then we
I'm
tie
down to
for the
1,
next.
guys.
Okay, so Rex, you've got a couple of choices here. You can back and lose the conflict. You can choose to do something stupid and set my highest die to 1 and add a die to the danger pool, or you can get yourself hurt. Although that would knock you out.
That's good.
Alternatively, if people have anecdotes they want to tell, they can affect this.
Rex, do you remember that one time that you were a fitness coach? Come on, you can't take this from them.
What time you were a fitness coach?
God.
You made so much money. People loved you.
You're the reason Nikki's so thin.
Yeah.
It was
Nikki
hard
actually has
teaching
so
spin
many
classes.
abs. It's crazy.
It was so hard teaching spin classes with these short, stubby legs.
I didn't even have legs until I met you. Before then, my other half was just a giant ball.
Well, you still got the one you're working on, but don't worry, buddy. We'll get you there.
Okay, so we've established the legend of Rex and
Teaching spin classes.
his spin class days. We'll assume that was the first time you guys met Rex. Is you all took the same spin class that he was teaching? And that's how this all started. Okay.
Dude, mud bike is so weird.
So Rex, you get to re-roll that and add an additional die. So you're rolling 4d10 now. Looking for 8 or higher. Okay, so your highest die beats mine. So you managed to accrue 1 success. Boop. All right, so you guys are halfway there. Rex, describe to me what happens as you're sitting there
I
talking to these burly
convinced the
shit dudes.
Dachshunds to help distract the drones for me.
Okay.
That they've
Yeah,
been
so the
hacked or
Dachshunds-
something.
Yeah, so the Dachshunds start yipping at the drones. Some of the drones stop, and the humbugs focus on some of them and start following them around. Let's come back to Nikki. Or no, hang on. Let's go to Freezy. Freezy, what are you up to?
I am trying to help. But one, bemoaning the loss of one of my snow arms until I gather some more stone to make a new one, and 2, okay, so we're trying to get the toys out of the warehouse, and there's a bunch of guards in there. I'm going to roll myself up into the snow around me into a ball and roll into the warehouse at the guards as a giant snowball and just knock them all down.
Avalanche.
So
Going to yell
Freezy's
at
using
Blake.
rollout. Gotcha.
Using rollout, and damn it, I'll do it again.
Okay. Definitely sounds like brawl. So I think 3 dice against mine.
Correct.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a new round. I should be rolling a lot more dice now. So it was at 3. I add 2 more for each round. So I'm rolling 5 dice at this point.
Oh.
Alternatively, if you
Yikes.
succeed at this, Freezy, instead of getting successes, you can choose to reduce my die pool. But it doesn't look like you are. Oh no. So Freezy, you are accruing 1. Yeah, you're losing 1 stamina.
Unless we do something, right?
This is true.
Come up with an anecdote.
Scars can also be used to prevent damage and stuff like that.
What's happening to Freezy? I'm sorry.
He's using rollout onto
yeah.
the guards in the warehouse.
You know, like in cartoons, like the tiny snowball that's all around that when it rolls down the hill, gets larger and larger as it picks up more snow. I'm doing that at these guards.
Freezy, you remember that one time you lost your
He's
corncob
literally
pipe
doing that thing for Banjo
because you
Tooie.
rolled down the hill and lost control?
I told myself I'd never lose control again. I'd never lose another corncob pipe like that.
We need that loss. We need that loss of control right now, Freezy.
Let go. Let loose.
The
Still lose
rage
your
of the
nose in the process.
Become the avalanche we know you are.
So I feel like this could be either a Legend of Freezy doing something, doing something epic, or Freezy, you could take this as a scar of lost corncob pipe.
What's a famous avalanche that killed a lot of people?
I don't. I missed that episode of Jeopardy.
Donner Party? I don't know.
Well, like that one
Yeah.
time when Mulan shot at the mountain and killed all the Huns.
Yeah, that completely historical event.
I think I remember that day. The day that I destroyed the entire Hun army. It saved all of China.
Was there that little red dragon there?
Freezy
Guy
is
owes
the
me
hero
$20.
of China.
The dragon owes me $20.
I just got a picture shot.
It was actually Rex the whole time.
You can't win at poker when you're cheating.
Listen.
Okay, so it sounds like a legend of Freezy destroying the Hun army that one time. So Freezy, re-roll your die, re-roll your re-roll and add 1. So you're rolling 4d10. All right, so now you tie with me. Well, actually, okay. So my 10 here, you still lose 1 stamina. However, now my die beats a bunch of mine. It beats all of mine. So you accrue. You can choose. Okay, so Freezy, you can choose to. Can you mix and match them? Let me see. Draws. Push on. No, okay, so Freezy, you could choose to either decrease my die pool or give yourself 4 successes.
4 successes?
Or 3, yeah, 4 successes. Yeah, 4 successes.
Well, looking at the circles, I'm going for 4 successes.
Alright, so you guys accrue 4 successes as Freezy just starts leveling these guys.
For China!
For China. Like as you're rolling over them, like the mask, because these guys are wearing these like gas masks. As you do, like their Russian hats fall off, their masks are ripped off, and come to find out they're actually Mongols underneath. You
Black
start
eyes and
rolling over them. Like one of them is just like my ancestor.
Our biggest weakness, avalanches.
Our only weakness, avalanches. There's a bunch of gunshots. You're watching as they're like opening fire with machine guns, and like the bullets are hitting Freezy, but they just go right through him. Let's see. So that's that madness is happening. Hacker, what are you up to?
Hacker is going to help because Hacker is going to help by cutting the lights in the warehouse. Because, Tina's an elf. She's got dark vision. That totally works.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, okay.
Freezy is an avalanche right now. He doesn't need to see. So
He's got blind sight, obviously.
He's got blind sight.
I am the snow.
That's the thing. So I am going to take out the lights.
Okay. So let's see. Roll me. What is that? Logistics.
Logistics.
Yeah, logistics. I'm still rolling 5 dice. Ugh. All right, so Hacker, you're taking 1 point of stamina as you're sitting here, like typing on the thing, typing on your keyboard, stuff like that, trying to hack into this thing. Like you're watching just a bunch of like matrix numbers falling down from the fucking top of the screen. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's like that movie Swordfish. That's not accurate at all. And unfortunately, like suddenly, carpal tunnel. Ooh, carpal tunnel. One of your fucking hooves. I don't even know how that works.
I don't know how that happens.
Exactly, but you do. So you accrue 1 stamina loss.
Also, who does VR to store files? I don't understand.
It's that movie with Michael Douglas, where there's a giant virtual museum to store 1 file. It doesn't make any sense.
Hacker, there's one way for you to not have to worry about carpal tunnel. That's why you had the surgery. That's why you got that part on the back of your neck to stick in the giant aux cord to log into the Matrix.
I did get that part installed for a reason.
That sounds like equipment to me. So you have a Matrix port.
A Matrix port.
Like the thing in the movie, they stick in the back of the neck.
Yeah.
Yes, Kyle. I've seen that movie. I was alive in 1999. So Freezy or Rex. No, fuck whoever you
Hacker.
are. Hacker the reindeer. You've got a Matrix port in the back of your head. Reroll your dice. Add 1 more die. So 4d10.
Okay.
Okay, so now you tie with me. Either way, you're still getting. Well, actually, okay, so you're still getting 1 stamina loss. However, now you've got a 10, so you're beating all 4 of my fucking dice. Okay. So you turn off the lights. The Mongols inside just start yelling. You hear like the sound of there's like sort of stock audio of people getting beat up like that.
You hear a Wilhelm scream from somebody falling.
Yeah, but so many. Off in the distance, suddenly you watch as this like radio tower explodes at the top, and we see Nikki leaping off the tower using his pants that are too big for him because he's skinny. Shoot, as he glides down, the humbug drones like start to crash into buildings and stuff like that, no longer able to coordinate with themselves. And Tina is able to get to the packages, pulls out a sack that is linked to another sack inside of your van, and just starts like throwing them into the bag. And with all of that, is able to like bolt out. So you guys have acquired the present successfully. Congratulations, guys.
Yes.
Huzzah.
Let's set this back here. That. And set this back to 0.
Did we win?
You've got the
we got the presents. That's what we got.
Okay, so
That's
so
phase one.
what is the next stage of the plan? Tina came with the last one, so who wants to decide the next stage?
We have to set up a giant tree in the middle of town.
Lure Grintovich out so we can subdue him with the ghost of Christmas future.
What we gotta do is put that giant tree in here. It'll piss him off. And then afterward, we have to sing Christmas carols like Da Hoo Do Re, and we have to hold hands.
Misdirect.
Okay. So the plan is draw out Grintovich. One thing that you guys want to do is set up a tree. Another one is sing Christmas carols. What else we got?
Get the town in.
Let the town out of their homes
Okay, so that's
to
3.
join us.
Break lockdown protocol because you're
Yeah.
all reckless and you want Grandma to die.
Yep.
Put him,
Yes.
put him to
Hey,
So he
hey,
gets
hey! I have not done that in a very long time. I have not run over anyone's grandma in quite some time.
Nice.
That should be brave.
and
As expected.
let's put him to sleep and make him experience the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future.
Yes.
Okay, so we want to knock out Grintovich. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I need one more thing. We've got tree, carols, liberate, Grintovich knockout. Anything else?
Deliver the presents.
Deliver the presents. Okay, so who's doing what?
I'm getting the tree.
Okay.
Leave Grintovich.
This is going to be very
Yeah,
Griswold.
while
I-
the
I
people
like
are out
it.
of their homes, they won't know that we're delivering the presents. Perfect. Yes, genius.
I'll take out Grintovich once he's down here.
Okay. So Freezy's gonna deal with Grintovich once he's out. Nikki's
I'm
going for the
ready.
tree.
Yeah.
I can
Reindeer.
sneak past the
Let's
people
reindeer
and
girl.
deliver all the presents.
Okay, so
Come on.
you're okay. So Tina's delivering presents. Hacker, what are you doing?
I don't know because Hacker and Tina were volunteering to deliver presents at the same time. So what's left?
Okay. If you want, yeah. We've also got Christmas carols and liberating the townsfolk. I guess in theory, the two of you could do that at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so
you could hack to get the lockdown protocol away.
Oh, trust me,
Yeah.
he'll have he's got. I've got some stuff coming.
Okay.
Okay.
And we've also got so that would put Rex in charge of Christmas carols.
That makes perfect
sense.
Yes. All right. So with all of that, let's go with Nikki first.
I'll be right back. Let me make another drink real quick.
Okay, so Nikki, you're getting this tree. Ryan. Does it make sense?
Yeah. That's me. Yep,
he's
getting the tree.
decorating it with like a bunch of like cherry bombs and shit as ornaments.
For sure. Yeah, so I'm going to I'm just gonna kind of leave town a little bit, try to find the biggest tree I can, and just blow it up, so that I could take it back.
You cut it down with bombs.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Nikki, as you're doing that, what do you think? It sounds like you're leaving town, so maybe logistics because it involves driving.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring a car with me, and I'm gonna try to attach to the car too and drive it back.
Okay, gotcha. So roll your logistics. I think that's probably 2 for you.
Yeah, I think it's just 2 everything. I'm just the all around guy.
Okay. Would you like to spend grit? You guys still have all your grit. You can add 3 more die.
Yes.
Sure. I spend my grit.
Okay.
That was useless.
Not necessarily, because now I roll 2d10. Oop. 8. Okay, so yeah, it is useless. So Nikki, you have a choice. You could choose to get hurt.
He still ties with you.
Yeah, he ties with me. He could choose to get hurt, or you can increase my die pool by 1, or you can
I'm
choose
increasing your die pool because
so-
fuck it.
at 3. Okay. With that, you what happens with that?
So I have to do something stupid, right?
Hang on, sorry. Spin. Where is it? Draws. Yeah, doing something stupid increases my thing by 1. In which case,
I'm gonna say that I attached rockets to the car so I could drive it back fast.
okay. So Nikki attaches has rockets on the car that are drawing the attention of a few more humbug drones that are sort of heading his way now. So we've got that. That would turn that into that, and then your. Okay, so yeah, so Nikki accrues 2 successes for you guys. Boop boop. Okay, so Nikki's in his rocket car on his way back to town with this tree. Let's go to Hacker and Tina.
Hold on, baby.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Kyle's not back yet. Oh, okay. Rex. So you're in charge of getting a Christmas Carol set up. John, Sam.
He's
Sam?
in here.
Okay, so in the meantime, Kyle. Should I say Freezy? So your plan is to deal with Grinchevich when she's out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay, so we'll see. We'll say that Grinchevich is you're watching him from a building, Freezy, watching the compound that he has in the center of town, and strolling out into the plaza, you see Grudgevich. He's being followed by a bunch of small dogs that are pulling a object covered in a big sheet behind them. Like they're really struggling to pull this heavy object behind them. As Grudgevich is strolling out into the plaza. Do you want to do anything?
I am going to scoop up a bunch of ice and snow around me, swallow it, spit it up in the air over him, and have him come down as frozen spears of ice.
Okay. Sounds like
I'm
Sounds
here.
sounds like brawl to me.
Okay, I'll go and roll that. I forget, what does grit do again?
You
He
add
is-
3 dice to your roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you spend grit, you'll add 3 dice to the roll.
I'll say that when your pool gets larger then.
Okay. So I'm rolling 3. Okay, so 10 beats mine. So you accrue 3 successes. Alternatively, you can choose to decrease my pool.
I'll take the successes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, so you start raining down ice spears. Grinchevich starts ducking, weaving, trying to keep out of the way. One of them clocks him in the head. He falls down. Ugh. It's just like disco party all over again, Freezy. Somehow I always knew it'd come down to this exact situation, where a man would fight a snowman in plaza of tiny Russian village.
We both knew that since this thing started, Gritchovich. We do it in right here and right now.
Perhaps, but I wonder, how do you fare, or how the rest of your team will fare? For you see, if I cannot find Hacker the reindeer, I decided to make one instead. And he presses a little button, and whatever's under that sheet starts to move, and then suddenly bursts out of it. It is a 12-foot tall Hulk reindeer that like comes slamming down and runs like a gorilla through town. Rex was designed to be world's cutest dog. Now I have created the world's perfect reindeer. Smash!
You should have left
Smash!
tinkering to the fat man.
Hacker. So you're in the van. Tina's going. Tina's in the van with you. But like, what are you up to in particular, Hacker?
I think I'm actually using the presence as a diversion to draw attention away from Tina getting people out of their homes.
Mhm.
So, like, driving the van around, doing like hard turns right in front of small packs of small dogs, like running over humbugs as they fly low, things like that.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll logistics for me.
All right. And I'll go ahead and I'll spend some grit to have an extra 3D stuff.
Okay, so you got 3d10 or extra 3d10 does. Ugh. Ugh. So you're rolling what, 5d10?
60-10.
60-10. Okay, go for it, Hacker. Ugh. Okay, so your highest die beats all three of mine. So you guys are killing it with this one. Boop. Okay. And at this point, I'm going to activate something that the GM can do, called Sound the Alarm. And what I'm going to say, and what this represents is an escalation of the danger in the scene. And I feel like the most obvious thing is that Smasher, the world's perfect reindeer, has found the with the presence in Tina and Hacker. So let's see. When you trigger it, roll the current danger pool. For every die that comes up 6 or more, I get to add an additional die. So 2. Okay, so my die pool now increases to 5. All right. So with that, Sam, are you back? Sam? I think we've lost him.
Oh, sorry, no.
Oh. Okay. So Sam, you
Yes.
as Rex are in charge of rounding up and setting up some sort of like mass Christmas carol. As you're sort of going through town, you hear like the sound of this massive 12-foot genetically engineered reindeer smashing through town, things like that. How do you want to set up this Christmas carol?
I got nothing here. Power Christmas. Let's do this. I got nothing.
Got nothing. Okay.
How to lead a carol. As a dog on Christmas.
Maybe get the other dogs in town to help you.
You know what? We're gonna start this out as a howl and find harmony.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes. Concert A flat, everyone.
Okay. So it sounds like you're rolling charm.
Yeah, I'm gonna convince everyone to howl in the right key.
Nice. Okay. I believe you're rolling what, 3d10?
Yes.
Okay, so your high side ties with mine, so you can choose to take a point of stamina. Alternatively, you can increase my die pool by 1, or you can choose to not succeed.
I'll take the stamina and go down to 1.
Okay. Alright, so. Gotcha. Alright, so, yeah. Rex, just describe to me how you take some damage during this.
During the leading of the parade, I accidentally take a snowball to the larynx.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a particularly irate chihuahua who's just like, "Hey ma, you stole our beaches," and he like throws a snowball at you. Let's see, Tina. So you're in the back of this van. When suddenly you see smash through a small building is this 12-foot tall gorilla reindeer thing.
Holy sweet baby Jesus, what is that? Yeah, we're gonna have to get everybody out of their houses so they don't get smashed and their houses are smashed. So how do I get people out? Let's see. Let's say we have a giant megaphone on the van, and as we're driving around, we could say like, everybody, your houses have been unlocked, and don't worry, we put up an anti-sickness field around the whole town, so it's totally safe to come out, guys. Yes, totally fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So is this
a lie? I guess.
Yeah. Okay, that would fall under charm then.
Yes, charm.
Would you like to spin grit?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Grit is spent. Let's spend the 4, and so that'll be a 5. Roll 5 dice. Oh my god.
Okay. So number 1, my die pool will go up by 1 from here on out. However, you managed to crew a bunch of successes.
Yes. They totally bought it, guys. That's how badly everyone wanted to get out of their house.
They all have
over
scarves.
it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Except for Karen over. Karen, put on a scarf.
No, it's fine. She's got one. Oh no, it's made out of mesh, so it doesn't do anything. She's wearing it anyway. So.
She cut a hole in it so she can breathe better. Let's see.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so yeah. You guys should. Yeah. All right, Nikki. So you've got that tree on the back of your car as you're coming into town. What are you doing, Nikki?
I'm dodging all the pedestrians as they're coming out of their houses.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Using my epic driving skills.
All right.
Okay.
That's logistics.
Okay.
Driving.
Yeah. It sounds like logistics to me. So, 2. Unless you have 2. Okay.
I'm gonna spend grit. You got lots of grit.
Do I have
You do
grit? I spend grit.
Okay.
Roll
That
3
would be
more.
3
There you go.
more. Thank you.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Wow. Okay. So yours beats mine. Your die pool would go up, but it doesn't matter. So, So, Nikki, you successfully duck and weave out of the way of all these all these pedestrians as you come to like a screeching halt in the main square of the town. The tree falls off the hood of the car, or off the roof of the car, and lands perfectly straight in the town square. What do you do, Nikki? How do you like this tree?
The best way I know how. With fireworks.
Hell yeah.
I light the tree on fire.
Okay, So Nikki pulls out a remote and like remote detonates the fireworks that were already on the tree. He's that far ahead of this. The tree not only lights up, it immediately starts like launching fireworks into the air. It actually catches fire. It's a towering, burning tree. Grinchevich, who's like in the square watching all this, is captivated by it for a second.
I've always been the better Santa.
So, Freezy, what were you going to do in order to capture or to deal with Grinchevich?
I am going to tell him, I'm going to give you what you want, Grinchevich. I'm going to just hold my arms out. Shoot me. Do it. I know you want. I've been wanting this for a long time. Does he shoot me?
Yeah, Grinchevich like pulls out his gun, like lowers it at you. I have indeed, Freezy. However, if you think I'm stupid, no, I am not stupid.
If you're not stupid, then take the shot. I'm wide open.
Certainly. As he like unhooks the magazine, loads in a new one, tracer rounds, and he starts firing these heated bullets.
And I freeze the air around me so it ricochets off the ice crystals in the air to shoot back at.
Yes.
Just like the Matrix.
No, this is a different reference.
It's exactly that scene.
Just like the Matrix.
Just like Frozen.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Freezy, you freeze the air around you. The bullet ricochets off, bounces around, and manages to like connect with the back of Grinchevich's head, hitting the Matrix port that he has installed there. He goes down,
Plot twist.
unconscious. You guys realize Grinchevich is unconscious, but he's still active within the Matrix itself.
Dun.
I pick him up and I take him back to Hacker.
Okay. You take it back to Hacker. Okay, so Hacker, what do you do?
I have to go in.
You're gonna have to make a dive.
I have to make the dive.
Remember,
All right.
if you die in a Matrix, you die in real life. So don't die.
We almost lost you down there last time. Be careful.
It's a good thing that disco wasn't real.
The fuck happened in this disco?
Good thing Disco's dead.
Because
God, disco was a person.
we killed Disco that night. It was a tragedy.
So you guys, so you guys have Grinchevich in the back of this wagon, the back of this van. Hacker is about to go into a dive, just like that one movie, Ready Player One. As he's setting that up, you suddenly hear the sound of like wood shattering as Smasher, the world's perfect reindeer, comes barreling through, like locks onto you guys, and you just like watch his nose start to glow, and he fires a laser from it. Dong! The air rings as it fires, nearly hitting the thing. I'm going to say that the next objective is get the fuck out of town away from Smasher, while Hacker's trying to deal with Grinchevich. So, I'm going to replace you. Wipe these.
Don't let us die, guys. If you die in real life, you die in real life.
If you die in real life, you die in game.
Profound. Terribly profound.
Quick question: Smasher is Smasher like an engineered like biological reindeer or a big robot?
Probably like a combination of two. He's like the world's perfect reindeer, which it would include cyborg upgrades.
So Smasher is technically alive.
At least half of him is.
Okay, I can work with that. Okay.
Quote, I can work with that.
All right. Let me go here. One thing I will say, as you guys are trying to drive out of town, you suddenly notice up on the third story window of the let's see, town hall, a figure appears. A woman,
Tiffany.
a woman incredibly morbidly obese.
So I love her.
Long flowing hair, and she's just like, "Somebody help!" As you watch
Tiffany!
in the lower floors, you see the burning glow of fire. So
No! What have we done? We gotta go back for Tiffany!
who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay, Nikki, what are you up to?
I grab a bucket of water. I'm going in!
Okay.
Nikki, you can't do that. You set things on fire, not take off fire.
Some days change.
Is this what they call the duality of man?
I have to save my
Beloved
beloved
Tiffany.
who doesn't love me.
Go.
It's bingo
Let
night.
your heart grow 3 sizes.
Disco
Total
bingo
simp.
night.
Total simp. Okay, so Nikki, you've got your water bucket. What are you actually going to do? Like, what's your plan here?
My plan is to bum rush the door and pour water on the ground to douse the fire.
Okay, so it sounds like you're doing brawl. As you're physically bursting into the building and all that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, so you accrue no successes from this, unless people.
Nikki, I know you can haul buckets better than that. I drove into all of those volunteer firefighter classes.
Do I get to re-roll? What
You
happens?
do. So you get to re-roll and add a die.
Okay, let's do it.
Your oddly specific talents. Okay, so that will beat both of mine. So you guys get 2 successes.
Nice.
2. Okay, so we've established that Nikki used to do volunteer firefighting.
I think it makes sense.
That was Nikki. Who's up next?
Hacker's jacking in.
Okay, so Hacker, you're jacking in. The world goes
Not
matrixy.
jacking off.
You gonna hack the fire?
He's going
the
in
world goes all-
Matrix to find
Yeah. So you watch as
Grinchevich.
it's classic sort of Matrix text, except instead of green numbers, it's white snowflakes. You find yourself within a digital version of this town.
I hated that everything was green here. So, so Hacker is going to prance through the air like that one jackass from Santa's team would never shut up to try to draw out Grinchevich
Okay.
so that he can bring him back.
Okay. So, what are you thinking?
I
What's
think
your
that's a charm.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, roll charm.
I will spend another one of my things to add grit. One of my grit
Yep.
to add 3 to this.
Okay. 8 high. Yours, however, is higher, so that is 2 more successes. So, Hacker, you are prancing through the air like a certain unnamed reindeer. When suddenly You hear the sound of a bazooka being fired. You look down and you see a rocket streaming towards you. You're able to like prance out of the way just in time. But you see like Grinchevich within the Matrix, but it's like literal 1999 graphics. So it's like really like wonky polygons, sort of in the shape of Grinchevich, holding like what you think is a
Extremely
bazooka.
long.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's a bazooka. You're not really sure. You know, N64 is a weird system.
My
So
eyes are
that's
bleeding.
so that's Prancer. Who's next?
I'll go around town, giving puppy dog eyes, convince everyone to get together and help put out the fires and save Christmas.
Okay. So sounds like Charm from Rex.
And I'll use a grit.
Gotcha. Wow. So 6 dice.
Let's go.
I only rolled 2. Those aren't very good dice either. Jesus. Okay, so 2
That's great.
more successes. One,
Going around giving my best puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, so you go up to a bunch of
Save Christmas.
you go to a bunch of Russian peasants. Give guys. Dog is so cute. I must put out fire. Everybody, grab water buckets. We should put out fire.
And use the actual water, not the vodka. Same word in Russian.
Russian peasants start to collaborate. You notice that the soldiers aren't quite so. They're still trying to like stop them, but then again, they're also not Russian. They're Mongols. But we're gonna go to. We've got what? Tina and Freezy left, I believe.
I can take out Smasher. Alright,
What are you doing?
so. Are there parts of Smasher's body that are obviously inorganic?
Yes.
I'm going to take my hat. I'm going to throw it onto one of those inorganic parts of his body as it is touching the snow underneath him, and use that to reform myself around the inorganic part to take it over as my new body. If you put the hat on something that's not alive, it becomes Freezy, becomes Mr. Frosty.
Yeah. I got you. So like, what is this? What would you say?
I want to say Brawl because it's tearing Smasher in half, but I can see logistics working for taking on a new form made out of this other being's body.
I feel like it's biohacking, so let's go with logistics.
And I'll grit it. Grit it gives me +3, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
Jesus.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, so you've now taken over one like section of Hacker or of Smasher, the world's perfect reindeer.
My
you-
horrible snow face forms around its shoulder and just turns to the main Smasher head and just says, "Chill out."
Tina, what are you doing? Susan, what are you up to? You're muted. Can't hear.
There you go. All right.
There-
All right. There
there
you
you
go. Perfect. So since everybody's distracted right now and putting out fires and no one's in their houses, I'm going to go deliver presents. So since I work at Santa's workshop, I have some little Stargate thing, and that lets me like basically go into everybody's houses to deliver the presents as fast as possible.
Okay.
So I'm
Great.
Stargate sneaking into houses and delivering presents.
Of course. Yes, makes sense.
Yeah,
Come on,
lots
it's the
of
fireplace
This is how he
device.
gets into the houses.
with
It's the
Stargate.
fireplace
Because it
device.
puts it on the chimney. Yeah, through Stargates, not the chimney.
It's not. It's the fireplace device, not the Stargate.
Oh yeah. The Firegate.
Stargate is trademarked.
The
Fire.
Firegate. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
It looks exactly like a Stargate, except it's blue. Except it's red instead of blue.
And it's octagonal with a chimney attached.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
On the box it says Firegate trademark. Chimneygate, whatever.
I guess I.
So 6 and 4.
That could be, I guess, sneak. I mean, it's all 2 anyway, so I'm gonna add grit to that. Go for the Joker. Yes.
Okay.
So roll 5 dice. Ooh, wow.
Well, that yet again beats all of my dice. So
Wow.
2. All right, you guys are. Tina's leaping house to house. The chimney gate. Trademark. We will cut to. Let's cut back to Hacker inside of 1999 Matrix. My dice pool increases by 2, so I'm now at 4. Hacker, what's going on?
So so as he's firing bazooka shots at me, I'm doing like bullet time to dodge bullet time in the air to dodge them, and then I fly into him to do that Dragon Ball Z ridiculousness. A bunch of snow just poofs into a big ball, and I knock him out in the Matrix, or I attempt to knock him out in the Matrix.
Okay, sounds like Brawl.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Come on, Hacker.
Right.
Just let it go. Let it go. You can't hold it back anymore.
Brawl is.
It's not an anecdote. Doesn't count. Nice try.
I know. I just wanted to say it.
I know you did. God damn you. Okay, get wrecked. So, Hacker, you're going to take 1 point of stamina loss, and then your highest die does not beat my highest die, so get wrecked. Alternatively, people could tell anecdotes.
Remember the time you completely conquered that one MMO and became the most powerful solo player that ever existed in it? They called you the Black Swordsman.
That's what I
Where's
was
your
waiting
world are
for.
nothing to you, Hacker.
Right. I've just got to remember the sequence. AA, up, down, BB, start, select, start, select. A.
They called you Hacky Toe.
Hacky.
Do it, Akito. I believe in you. You're super in your
So we watch as Hacker holds out his he's got his right hand where he's holding like this candy cane themed sword, and then holds out his left one and creates an exact copy of it, and it suddenly is now much better at fighting.
I'm the only one who has the skill, guys. I'm the only one who has the skill.
The only one.
Rapier picture on the internet. That was such a good game.
And are able to you watch as you take out this polygon shaped man of Grinchevich. Well, in theory, roll your thing again. Sorry. So you've got So roll 3 dice instead. Sorry, 3d10.
No.
Okay, so my die roll, or my pool will go up by 1, so I'm now rolling 5. Thank you for that. And you still don't get a success. Deal with it. Deal with it, noob. And you still take a stamina loss. So you actually made it worse. As you start to, as you're coming at him with these 2 things, you do actually manage to take with your candy cane rapiers.
God, he has
And
an
then suddenly,
alternate form, doesn't he?
I was about to say, like as he's sort of falling back, he's like, "Fool, this is not even my final form." As the city around you falls away, becoming nothing but a field of black, and then suddenly Grinchovich's second form appears, where it's like Grinchovich from the head down to the waist. The lower half of him is probably somebody give me some sort of Christmas themed thing. It's like a giant sleigh with reindeer sort of growing out of it. Like yes, an entire team of reindeer growing out of it, like some sort of weird Lovecraftian half deer, half sleigh, half man thing.
And he's now
Thank you. One horned reindeer starts playing.
a crying eggnog.
Crying eggnog, and it's upside down for some reason. So let's cut back to
Play the Sephiroth music, Ryan.
Okay, here we go.
let's cut back to Nikki. Nikki in the burning building,
Saving Tiffany.
saving Tiffany. Yes.
Okay. So I get into this burning building, and all of a sudden, 12 ninja elves on fire imps attack me.
Okay. Yeah, these tiny little Krampus-like imps start appearing out of the fire. You've been a bad boy.
No,
So
this is just like the disco party.
what happened at this party?
I'm going to take my gun out. Can I do that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start shooting at him.
All right. What would you say this is?
A happy holiday?
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to think of the ability here. I guess would it be brawl maybe because you're fighting? I don't know.
Let's see. I'd say brawl, I guess.
I'd say
Sure.
yeah. I feel like brawl is the right choice.
Yeah, brawl.
Falls under decking the halls. With
Yeah,
brains.
Decking the halls with brains. Yes. With their blood.
Kill
Okay,
those
so I'm
traps.
rolling 5d10. Looks like are you adding grit? Is that what I'm seeing?
I don't have any
He
grit
doesn't
left.
have any grit.
I was,
You don't have any grit.
I was
Okay.
killing.
Oh, that was you.
I realized I forgot to do that earlier.
Yeah,
Okay,
same.
so my die pool actually increases to 6
Uh-oh.
after this roll. So
Uh-oh.
okay, so no successes, and you take 1 damage, Nikki, as you're fighting these Krampus imps, trying to the best of your ability. But one of them like pins you to the ground. They're all just like, if you thought the disco party was bad, just wait till we got in store for you now, Nikki.
Nikki, you've got this. Nobody lights up a place like you.
Do it
Remember
for
that time
Tiffany.
you lit up a house so bright it could be seen from space? You got this. Light these bastards up.
Add to the fire.
You're right. If there's nothing to burn, the fire goes out.
Dunna.
Therefore, I must burn it all.
Okay. So Nikki, go ahead and roll 3 dice. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay, so 8. 8's still not enough. So it's not the worst. It's not as bad. So you're still taking the 1 damage, and you don't accrue any successes. However, you also don't increase my die pool. So there's that.
How much stamina do you have left? You're not keeping track? That's your job.
I don't think I lost any.
Oh,
Right?
I don't know. That's your
I've
job.
only been successful.
Okay.
Okay, so Okay, so we'll assume you're down to 2 stamina
Mhm.
at this point. So there's that.
Mhm.
We're also gonna quickly cut back to this incident. I'm curious about this incident of lighting this house on on so
Disco.
bright it can be seen from space. Yeah, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna say that we cut to like this space station up in the sky, and there's like an astronaut who's working on something, and then suddenly he looks down and he sees this large chunk of land just goes dark, and there's this single point of light shining brightly. The guy just goes up, touches his helmet. Houston, looks like we got a power outage somewhere in the Ukraine. Looks like around Chernobyl. I don't know if that's an issue. Don't know if that's going to be an issue. We cut back to present day.
Chernobyl was just off Christmas lights. I'm horribly wrong.
So, let's see. That was okay. Let's go to Rex. So Rex, you've convinced a bunch of the townsfolk to help put out this fire. Well, soldiers who are hold out. There's probably still older citizens who don't want to help. Stuff like that.
Sam. Hang in there,
Come on,
Sam.
Hang in there, Sam. Sam,
You
no.
can do it.
Freezy, you possessed one part of this of the perfect reindeer. Smasher the perfect reindeer.
I'm going to try and drag the rest of Smash the Perfect Reindeer over to the fire to use our massive bulk to put it out.
Okay. Okay, so sounds like brawl to me.
Alright, I'm gonna brawl it. And I'm gonna spin a grit too.
Okay.
Be 6d10.
Gotcha.
There's some ones, but I spy a 10.
Ooh.
Okay, so give me a second here. Okay, so let's take a look here. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay, so you're gonna be growing my dice pool quite a bit here.
Fuck.
But I only roll 5 for right now. Oh, goody.
Oh,
So,
no.
my 10 results in you taking 1 stamina. It then defaults to 5, of which I have 2 dice that are higher than that. So, you accrue 2 successes. You lose 1 stamina. And my die pool is now 7.
Shit. Baloney.
As you are dragging Smasher the Perfect Reindeer over to the fire in order to put it out, you get within the distance, or you get right next to the building, and you start to fall, Freezy. However, as you're about to, you suddenly find yourself on the other side of the building, falling just onto the street. Like you were, and then you're on the other side. You're just like, what the hell happened? And then the reindeer looks back and up over his shoulder, and just explains to you that once someone has witnessed King Crimson, as of that moment, they no longer exist in this world. Using the power to erase time, he's able to leap forward to the point where your fall had sort of surpassed the building. This is what makes me the perfect reindeer.
Flowers start to grow where my hat landed because I'm at 0 stamina right now.
No, Freezy! Oh my god.
No, Freezy.
He was
What have we
the coolest.
So, he's the coolest. He's the coolest. God damn you, Susan.
It's not that fun.
It is funny.
What'd you say?
I like it.
He's the coolest.
Because you're crazy.
Yes.
It's a pun.
So, when you hit 0 stamina, you've got a couple of choices there, Freezy. I think you're gonna like some of these. So let's see. You can take a hit and reduce an ability rated 2 or higher to 1. Describe what causes it to lower. You can put someone else in danger. Pick another character and reduce one of their abilities 2 or higher to 1. Alternatively, you can betray the team and give a crit to every other player. Add 4 spaces to the completion track, and now you're working for the GM. Or you can hide the pain and take part in the next scene as normal, but at the end of the scene, your character dies. Period.
So the betray gives like 4 successes.
No, it adds 4 more required spaces.
Oh no!
So my
So,
track
so oh, gotcha. Okay, and a scene is defined as at the end of this whole conflict with all the circles and all that.
yes, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hide the pain.
Okay, so the thing goes toppling over, and you're not able to put out the fire, and the reindeer picks itself up. So that's Freezy.
And my stovetop hat is just sitting on the ground, just sitting on a dry patch of Husengrad Street. Nothing under it, nothing around it, just a plain old hat.
Mm-hmm. So let's go to Sam. Do we have you again?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay.
Sort of.
So Rex, you've got townsfolk helping to put out this fire. You can see inside the burning building. It looks like Nick a tough time as a bunch of like these Krampus imps have like jumped him and are like holding him down, stuff like that. Do you want to like what would you like to do?
Let's take down those Krampus elves.
Okay.
Brawl being my worst.
Shit.
I'm just gonna do it straight up. Use a point of grit and go hard.
Yes.
Go for it.
It's not bad.
Nice.
Okay. I'm rolling 7 of these.
Roll all ones,
Oh
Jolly.
man. Oh man. Oh shit.
I did not. So, Rex, you're taking 1 point of stamina.
Oh no.
Rex.
That might just be putting me down to 0.
All right. So,
No.
Rex, you have the choice of hiding the pain. You'll die at the end of the game. Alternatively, you can join my side. You can put somebody else in danger and reduce one of their
I'll
stats to
hide
1.
the pain.
You'll hide the pain. Okay, so Rex is going to go down as you go charging into the building like a good boy, Rex.
Like a good boy.
The most adorable puppy in the world.
Like the
Helping to
goodest
fight
boy.
these. We
I
watch
got this,
as
guys.
we watch as a bunch of like dust and particles and sand and snow sort of forms around Rex at one point, creating this weird jester fool dog thing, but it's quickly dispersed by these fire imps. So many references to things that happen later on in JoJo's as we go to
You get your girl, Nick. You get your girl.
Let's go to Tina.
Alright, as I'm finishing delivering the last of the presents, I come out. Alright, team, we got this. We just need now to take down. Oh my gosh! Rex! No, and Freezy! No, this can't be happening. Oh my god, no! We gotta get out our secret weapon. Obviously, it's a giant robot.
Okay.
Of course. So what else would it be?
I'm gonna get into this giant robot, and I'm gonna beat this
Just
shit.
describe this giant robot.
Okay, so it's basically just like Shit.
We can't use that robot. You know what happened last time. It's too unstable.
But that's what made the disco great.
It'll lose control. We can't handle it.
But it's our only option.
It goes berserk after 5 minutes.
Last time we almost lost you. We can't do it again.
But I have to do this. I have to do this.
Think of all those children we killed.
Yeah, but they're
What
like,
happened at the disco?
it
disco
broke our team
party.
apart, apparently.
The children were very confused.
Okay, so maybe it's like a giant amalgam of like Christmas trees and tree ornaments is basically this robot.
Okay.
And
So we watch as the forest outside of Husengrad starts to like move and shift. As like the trees like start to come together and like, pile on top of one another, forming a pine tree robot. It starts like the glow from the lights from the inside, like all the circuitry, simulate like Christmas lights and shit like that.
Mhm.
And then suddenly we see at the very top of this thing a big red ornament just sort of like rolls up like a Megazord head and sort of unfolds to reveal like a little cockpit.
Yes.
with me in it, yes, and the
You
robot
have 4
screams.
other elves in there.
We're gonna smash up this fucking perfect reindeer looking
Okay.
ass bitch. I guess that's a brawl. And I'll use my last crit for this. Might as
Okay.
well. See what we can do. 5 dice. Oh, what? Whoa, sorry. That's not.
Oh hell yeah!
I got 11, dude.
Oh hell yeah!
Susan somehow figured out how to beat the game.
Oh shit. That's not good. Oh fuck.
No, this is definitely not good.
Not good at all.
Does anybody want to tell an anecdote?
I told you it was too unstable. Think. If only you have to think of the happy thoughts. That's the only way to control it. Your happy Christmas memories. Remember that one time
That one time.
at the other disco party?
Remember that time we all played Dungeons and Dragons, and we went on to have that little friend in the forest and fought a deer in the woods and something.
Right, and that deer was an asshole. He had such a this like AOE like burst
Really
move.
It was really
No
interesting
way,
fight.
it wasn't even the deer. It was the bad guy. We were killing the deer for no reason.
Oh, that's right. Now I
Oh
remember.
yeah. We had a conversation about how hats work on people with horns and such.
And we were
But we ended up
miraculous
saving the deer.
somehow.
I'm really happy that you guys remember so many details about that, considering it was 2 years ago. Reroll it, add a die. 60-10.
Okay, I can gotta fucking click. Fucking okay, 6. Then I gotta make 10. Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Hey.
So you've got a
Wow.
tie here. Well, actually, no. What happens is I rolled 10s. You are taking the two stamina loss, but then you've got 2 10s. So your 10 goes, and then proceeds to beat 5 of my dice. So you take 2 stamina loss, Tina, and then this thing is now almost there.
And I'm down.
You're down.
Yeah, I had 2 stamina left.
Oh,
Dude, this
okay.
is how it ends, man.
This
Okay.
is straight 30
So-
dozening this.
So Tina, do you want to betray the team? Do you want to die at the end of it, or what?
I think we should all die.
Yeah, I want to die at the end of it.
Okay.
Hold
so
We all
on.
Tina,
die
as you-
saving Christmas.
Hold on for the perfect game, guys. Oh my god.
so Tina, describe to me this awesome attack you make with your robot.
Alright, so I'm like boom, boom, trembling around, and then I like pick up the perfect reindeer, and I do like a fucking suplex on him, like into a big pile of like dynamite that Nikki had stashed somewhere, And then, like, as I suplex him into the pile, like, blows up. And it, like, makes him go
so
soar.
You suplex him in... Yep, you suplex him in the pile, and there's this massive explosion, and then suddenly behind you, you hear, within King Crimson's ability, time is erased from the world, and none can remember the hoof prints that they left during this time. The clouds in the sky do not realize they've been scattered by the winds. An extinguished flame is not aware of the moment it has been snuffed. It is the results, only the results that remain in this world. Tina the elf, consider your mission complete. As suddenly a fist goes through the robot and somehow also through you. Because you're like connected sort of Ava style to this. You watch this just sort of fist goes like right through the robot. Smasher, the perfect reindeer, cannot be stopped. Let's go to Hacker inside of the game, inside of the Matrix.
Third impact's about to happen.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Wings appear.
Crap, I'm Shinji. That makes me Shinji, guys. I don't want to be Shinji.
Are you kidding me? There's no 12-year-old girl around here to strangle.
Alright.
Nope.
You may not have been in your final form, but you forget, bastard. I'm a reindeer. And I use my magical Santa reindeer powers to conjure a portal puzzle that he has to navigate in order to strike me down.
What sort of reindeer games is this?
Wah!
So, what are you using? Sounds like logistics.
That's logistics, and I will burn my last grit.
Okay, so 6 dice to my 7.
6 dice.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Actually, yeah, I do. Where's my advanced roll? Oh, there it is. Okay. 7d10. Oh dear.
Wait, do you still have more legends?
We can make more legends.
Yeah, how many legends do you have left, Lee? Do you know?
I still have 1 legend. I actually have 2 legends left.
Oh, okay.
Because we gave me equipment, we did not give me a legend.
Ah, okay. Somebody want to tell a legend?
Oh no, I had Hakito was a legend, so I still have 1 more.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Something. Look into your.
Look, the world is a simulation.
Remember that time you took the red pill and learned the truth?
Santa Claus is real, and he created the universe for this one moment. Listen to your heart, Dio. Hacker.
Hakito.
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 Yeah. So we cut to a much younger Hacker in his big like RPG phase. Apparently he took the quote unquote red pill to see the truth. It was probably like pharmaceuticals.
It was just like a YouTube video that he watched about feminism.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He watched this. He watched like a MGTOW video. Hacker now like revitalized in his confidence that he doesn't need a woman in order to go his own way, and it's okay. It's okay to be an X-year-old, reindeer. The point is, roll me 7d10. Damn it.
Okay.
I don't know where we're going
What
with
is this
that.
game? Okay, so let's see. So
Ooh,
that's
we got
10.
a 10.
Okay, so you still take 2 stamina loss, Hacker.
Okay.
Does that get us our
And-
last success?
But that does get you your last success.
Are you alive, Hacker?
I am not.
Oh,
Oh,
dead.
do you want to die too?
I'm gonna go out with my team.
Okay. So describe to me how you defeat Grinchevich.
Last final form.
So
Final form, yeah.
Grinchevich's final form is too large for me to completely destroy with my portals. So I actually have to physically push several portals together and charge Grinchevich. And as he is being severed by a closing portal, I too am severed by the closing portal, dying in the Matrix,
Okay.
and thereby dying
Anyway,
in real life.
Yes, and thus die in real life. Who's alive? Is anybody alive?
Who is
I think I'm alive.
I think yeah.
Nikki's alive.
Nikki's alive.
So Nikki, you like with the help of Rex, you're able to like get these imps off, and you charge up to the third story, and you find Tiffany. What do you do?
I do what I have to do.
It's this epic finale. Describe all
I
of
take off my shirt to reveal the dynamite. Tiffany,
Nikki.
you rejected me all my life.
I'm-
And Hacker reminded me of that time that I watched that MGTOW video.
No,
Find out
Nikki.
that secretly, Nikki all along was just a piece of dynamite he's had close to his chest.
Yeah, she's not even really there. It's just a figment of my imagination. I grip onto that dynamite.
like Tiffany reaches out, Nikki, no, and you see she just disappears.
And then
And now-
just explosion. You don't even. I didn't get to say anything else. It just the whole room just fills up with fire.
It's
like
fucking turned into goddamn Fight Club.
It's like a there's like a pan the camera pans up into the
Yeah.
air like a
Yeah.
drone going upwards, and you just see the windows explode out the sides of the building, and just
And-
carnage and death everywhere. But
And as the town hall is burning, you see a small little Russian girl come out and stand in front of it. She grabs her mother by the hand, and then her father comes up and holds her by the hand. And then all the other peasants start to gathering around the building, holding hands, and they start to sing. It starts off low, and it starts to grow as they all start to sing something in Russian that we can't understand. As we see bits of carnage sort of raining down around them. In the background,
You see me.
yes, they're singing the Soviet national anthem. In the background, so Tina and her robot is like been attacked from behind with this fist. However, Smasher the Perfect Reindeer is still got part of Freezy in him. Freezy, what do you do?
I look up to the sky. I see dawn but hit, and I just say, "Spring keeps on coming closer every year, doesn't it?" Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Amen.
Okay.
Cause Smasher to explode into a snowstorm.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I solidify all the inorganic stuff in his body and cause it all to freeze and explode.
Yes. He's unable to dodge that. He can't skip out of time for that. As you freeze his body. Tina, you unfortunately aren't able to stop the freezing inside the robot. It starts to crystallize inside of that. The LCL you're in starts to freeze. What do you do?
Me. I'm just gonna hold on to my Hot Topic membership card and cry a little. Feel like the only regret I
Just
have.
one more punch.
is not being able to get that last punch at Hot Topic. And then like the giant spear, I don't know, comes out of the sky and fucking stabs the robot.
Yes, yes.
What the fuck is happening?
So while the peasants are singing the Soviet national anthem around the there are two post-credit
Third
scenes.
impact.
There are two post-credit scenes. We cut to a young man. He's got some piercings in his nose. Hair that is got like green highlights in it, and he's in the back room somewhere. He's like smoking a cigarette, just sort of puts it out. He's just like, whatever, back to it. Goes out and stands behind the counter in a Hot Topic. Looks at his watch. I bet she'll come around. She'll come around any day now. And then we cut to a parking lot. As a station wagon with wood paneling sort of pulls into a spot. And door opens. We see a pair of boots hit the ground. Door closes. Back hatch opens. Closes. And the camera tracks a younger Grinchevich holding a cake with with like all this beautiful icing on it, saying "Merry Christmas to all. Have a good
Merry
night."
disco to
As-
you.
Yeah, as he's walking up to this disco tech. He's just like singing like "Joy to the world, the Lord has come." As he opens up the door, inside there's fucking fire. There's a bunch of dead kids everywhere. We don't fucking know what the hell's going on. It's just like there's loud music everywhere. Hackers in the back. He's like on a pin. He's on like an old arcade machine playing Centipede till his fucking hooves are bleeding. We don't have any idea what the fuck's going on.
The disco.
Black. End.
Woo!
One last Christmas credits roll. There we go. What the fuck was that game?
I don't know.
I like how we all died at the end.
Yeah, it's great that we all died. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Did we actually save?
I don't know. I don't know what we did.
It's Christmas, guys.
Yes,
Christmas.
you saved Christmas for the atheist Soviet peasants.
We saved
I
Christmas
love it.
from ourselves.
We also burned down the town, guys. Don't get too excited.
Listen, if you're alive, that's all that matters.
Well,
Who
we're
needs
not.
presents on Christmas
Christmas.
morning?
You're still alive.
Christmas doesn't come from a store, even Hot Topic.
I'm hurt.
Oh my god. My cheeks.
Oh,
My cheeks.
My gut hurts at the end there too. The fuck? It's just like a fever dream at the fucking end.
I'm gonna say I had a really fun time just photoshopping as fast as I possibly can to keep up.
Wait, yeah, where is that? Is the artwork?
No, it's
I
on,
love
it's
it.
on the.
in the goddamn
main
Poda chat.
Oh,
amazing.
okay.
I love the. That's great.
Oh man.
Just every time a new thing
Oh.
was out, it's like, oh shit, I gotta make a new one. Oh shit, I gotta make a new one again.
Photoshop faster.
Oh, what the fuck just happened?
Beautiful
Art. That was art.
Christmas art.
It's still somehow better than the last season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's true. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Well, that happened.
It's gonna be a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
fucking
everybody.
Christmas, dude.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas question
Yeah.
mark. Chrysler.
I like how it
Christmas?
started with a suicide bombing. The guy about to blow himself up. That was fucking...
don't know what the lesson was or what happened, but
Sacrifice yourself for Christmas. That's what the lesson was.
That or Soviets are assholes. One of the two.
Who knows?
That was just the lesson of the 80s, though.
Fair.
What we didn't know when we started this is that this was a period piece. It's a few months before the hunt for Red October.
Yeah, we were apparently the cause of Chernobyl. I think or vaguely of it happening.
who knows, man?
I mean, I know
A
I was
lot
the,
happened.
I mean, I know I was the avalanche that killed the Huns in Milan, which I'm so happy about.
I guess we fucked up a lot of people.
This just isn't about being
There's a reason that it didn't
nice
any of you.
It's always sunny at Christmas time.
Deliver presents to people on the nice list. You don't have to be on the nice list yourself.
No.
Kyle, I love these fucking memes.
They are pretty great.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Fucking happy.
Haka!
Fucking hacky toe, dude. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Fucking Nintendo 64 Grinch. Oh. Breathe.
So we all died, right?
Yes.
You all
Yes,
died.
we all died.
Merry Christmas.